Let's go to the Chadwick Arboretum. We can look at stuff. Look at those. Those are nice. What is that? I don't know. There's definitely some hydrangeas. Let's see, we got a Japanese maple. It's called a full moon maple. That's very nice. Oh, what is this? This is magical. Let's click out to the widescreen. There we go. So anyway, just take a stroll. Some lovely ferns. Some kind of tree. I don't know what that is. Weeping mulberry. All right. Forget-me-not garden with, what's this tree? Ulmus Dutch elm. Oh, it's very nice. I like it. I freaking love this stuff. Gardenia glandiflora. So gardenias. Hamsonia ilex. What's this? Some kind of tulip tree, I think. Maybe a magnolia? Nope, dogwood. Oh, that's the one I bought. That's the dogwood I have. This is just a treat for the fucking eyes. Where's that path? How do you get back here? This is a Japanese holly. I like it. Gotta say, I rather do. Might be planting one of those. Norway spruce. Dwarf variety. Clearly. Snowbells. I believe those are cool. False cypress. Let's see, we got a Chinese Nelia? I don't know what that is. Pretty sweet though. I like this. What are you? I don't know. This is a magnolia. Oh no, it's big leaf hydrangea, I guess. I don't know. Canadian hemlock. It's a pine family thing. I don't know what these guys are. They're very pretty. I don't know. Big old tree here. This is a magnolia. Yeah. That's an old one too. What else we got in here? Some kind of pine tree. Japanese maple again. Might be a bloodgood. Inada Shidara. Like it. Small maple. This is a runner bean, I think. I'm not sure. Interrupted fern. Interesting. European wild ginger. Is this a box? Can't tell. Probably is. What do we got here? A pendula. A katsura tree. Oh, I like it. You can see that's pretty nice. This is a Korean little leaf boxwood. Oh, it's big. It's actually big. Big one. It's a big one. Okay, let's continue on. Definitely hostas. I don't know what that tree is. Well, I smell an apple tree somewhere around here. Probably right in front of my face. Apple trees, when they get big, they can have a smell to them. They smell like apples. Especially when they fruit. A rhododendron. Very nice. Is that a yew? No. Allegheny serviceberry. Used to be a very popular plant back in the day. What's this here? I like them. Lombart's Weeping. Oh, it's a witch hazel. Huh. What kind of tree are you? Seven Sunflower. Don't know. Never heard of it. I don't know what these guys are. Common pawpaw. Oh, okay. These produce edible fruits. Eastern white pine. Gotta like a pine tree. And whatever this is, another magnolia. Probably another magnolia. Another dogwood, stellar pink dogwood, which I think is the exact one that I bought. Let's see. Nice little stone garden here. Little Japanese, small Japanese maple. And this grand guy is probably some kind of oak tree. Oh, what's creeping along the ground here? Let's walk over. Okay, that's a catawba. It's a type of rhododendron. I'm gonna guess that that's an oak tree. Probably one of the first things they planted here. All this fucking nature. Just can't get around it. Yeah, this is a northern red oak. I mean, look at that. It's magnificent. They got some new stuff growing over here. Still tree in a bag here. Dogwood. A wolf eyes Corsa dogwood. That's nice. Look at that. That's beautiful. Might buy one of those. Orange Encore Witch Hazel. What else we got going on? Well, let's get back to the Primrose Path. This is a Maidenbush American Holly. A little scraggly at the moment, I would say. Careful not to step on any plants. I wouldn't want to. Winter Creeper Unanimous. It's a big shrub at this point. Hosta. Gross. Various hosta varieties. This tree was probably donated. Shingle oak. Huh. Chinese pearl bloom tree. Kind of nice. I like it. Look at those leaves. Very good. Sensitive fern. Right there. I don't know what this is. It's good, nice looking though. Another hydrangea. I believe we have some berries here. I don't know what kind. Can't tell by looking. And it could be a holly of some kind or a boxwood. I don't know. You can't see some of these signs anymore. Japanese plum yew, one of my favorites. Really like to know what that is. I think it's a kind of holly. But usually they bloom in there. No, it could be all kinds of shit. European filbert. These. toad lilies. Okay. Balmy rose bee balm. Whatever this ground cover is, it's very attractive. Oh, let's look at this one. Look at that. That's cool. Flowering dogwood. This is the dogwood that I remember growing up, and its shape, typically very similar. And look at this guy. I don't know what you are, but that's just fucking gorgeous. Look at that. Look how twisted the trunk is. That's sweet. Wish there was a sign for what this is. I don't know offhand. But it's amazing. Just look at that. The form of it. Oh, we got a nice little path here. Various hostas. Some kind of ground cover. Definitely not a hosta. Looks like they got a lot of hostas going on around here. This must be the hosting portion of the tour. I'm gonna guess that's an oak of some kind. Big pine tree. Eastern white pine, another one of those. As we go, I kind of want to go back this way. I really want to know what this tree is, because that is glorious. No idea. It's probably a dogwood, maybe a very old one. If you can identify it by those leaves, that'd be great. Like this tree. Get it back out a little bit. Look at that. Love trees like this. I just wish I knew what this was. A Sargent crabapple. All right. I believe those are strawberries mixed in there. Check on my car. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I paid my $2.25 for an hour, so bunch of hydrangeas, big Japanese maple. These are definitely boxwoods. Varder Valley, very nice color to it, gotta say. And that goes all the way around, just like that. I'm probably doing a terrible job of filming. Oh, look at these columnars. Let's see what those are. They're all the same. European beech. That's pretty dope. Beech trees are very nice. Very nice trees, yes. Let's see, we got a little path that goes over here, and then there's a big labyrinth. I don't know what to do. Which way do I go? Let's go around in here real quick. So, Taxus Media, this must be its own thing. Okay, so this is a English yew mixed with a Japanese yew, and you can see it kind of spreads out. Must have a it's a spreading type of yew, not really a tree. I wish they had a tree form of it, because those are spectacular and they're super old. I wonder what this is. I like this. Got some kind of tag on it. Doesn't say. I really should do a better job of labeling some of these. Donated benches. Flowering dogwood. You can already see the berries starting to form. They make very attractive red berries. If you don't know, this is some kind of pine tree. Looks like it's had some damage at some point. A lace bark pine. That makes sense considering, look at You can see the bark on that. Let's walk around this Mandela here. I don't know what this is. It's making, you can see it's making some kind of beans on it. I don't know what it's called. I wish I did. Five-leaf Aurelia. Oh yeah, I like them. That's cool looking. Oh, here we are. This is a Eastern Redbud. Well, I should have known. And I guess that's what's going to be producing on my tree in a few years. I don't know if I've got the right variety for it, but cool. Another oak, maybe a sycamore. No, it's a big red oak. Red oak. Look at it. Those things are just amazing. So, and let's check out this guy. I don't know what this is. It's not an oak tree. It might be a big redbud of some kind. Oh, it's a Katsura tree. So, I like that. It's cool looking. I have all these big common witch hazels. There's all kinds of trees back there, but I don't want to trump over their ground covers to get to them. There's probably some more of the Chadwick yews. Maybe I could buy one of these. Oh, by the way, we should probably look at this. Some shamrock. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Man, I really like what that's going to turn into at some point. In the spring, you can see how all these, they have these seed pods, and they're all along the branches. And that's because it flowers all along the branches. I've probably talked about it ad nauseum. What else we got in here? Anything interesting? Paper bark maple. That's very interesting. See the bark. Good looking tree. Another kind of boxwood. I'm guessing this is probably one of theirs. Bald cypress. Like it. Very nice. Bigger witch hazels. Go ahead and walk down this one. These hedgerows are pretty sweet. Another hybrid witch hazel. What's this guy? I am not a horticulturalist by any stretch, but I like them. This might actually be, because what I'm looking for is a rowan. Oh, this is a tupelo, and this is sylvatica. Pretty sweet tree, to be honest with you. I like it. I like a lot of these understory trees because, oh, and see these guys? I'm pretty sure I'm not sure, and I could be wrong, but I believe if I were to dig that out, what we would find is an onion. Because I think these are alliums. And alliums are just onions. And that's what they look like. I believe, I could be wrong, but that's what they look like when they get when they actually flower and you don't dig the bulb up, because the onion's the bulb. I think this is some type of 9 bark. No, it's a Weigela. Well, looks like it's needs a prune. Probably doesn't do that. Oh, weeping pine. Serbian spruce. Kind of looks like it's got storm damage, but it's not. It's how they grow. And look at this guy. Look at him. Just a awesome looking tree. I don't know what this is, but I would love to have it in my yard. I mean, look at this understory here. Like a little It's a Fagus sylvatica. Oh, it's a European beech. Nice. Did I already get over here? What are they growing over here? Magnolia, black tulip magnolia. Bayberry. It's a good looking shrub. That actually might be what goes in one of the sides of my yard. I don't know what that is, but I like that. Look at those. A lot of stuff. Gingerbread paperbark maple. That's interesting. Wonder if we'll find any homeless people. 3-flower maple. Okay. I think this is a myrtle. Nope, bayberry. Another one. I like those. Gotta say. The viburnum. Kind of cool looking. Another magnolia. Another yew. It's a lot of. Got some homeless residue here. Oh, see, we even got the homeless and hungry. Anything helps. God bless. Well, sir, as a homeless man sleeping in an arboretum, can you really say that you're bad off? I mean, clearly, most people don't get to sleep in such beauty. It's probably right under that tree somewhere. Maybe we'll find him on the adventure. I believe this is a buckeye. No, maybe red horse chestnut. So related to a buckeye. You would think I would find a few of those trees around here, and I think they're related to that. Some kind of maple. Whatever this is, I like it. Probably a beech. Yeah. Very good looking tree. I mean, look at that. Let's continue on. So I've recently, if you haven't noticed, I've recently become very obsessed with plants and planting and doing such things. What is this? This is interesting. Look at this. Look at that. Bald cypress. Huh. Just a maple over that way. Bunch of mats. Oh, here we go. Ohio buckeye. See why I thought it was related to the chestnut? You got those 5 leaves there. 5? Yes, 5. And let's see if it's got a scientific name. Native from Pennsylvania. Escalus glabra. So I don't know if the horse chestnuts are the Escalus family or not. See there, got the fruit there. Getting those little buckeyes coming. Well, look at this magical guy. Cornus mass. That's a cherry dogwood. What I'm really looking for is a rowan sugar maple. So yeah, so I've been really getting into the gardening thing. It's a big juniper thing. Chinese juniper. A little too much going on for me. And fragrant viburnum. What's this tree? Is this the rowan tree that I'm looking for? Nope, fringe tree. Nice looking guy. Well, these viburnums, man, I might have to plant one. I kind of like them. Maples. Something. Looking for that 7 leaves. Chinese elm. Elm wood is very toxic if you burn it, by the way. Maybe not that kind, but the Dutch elm certainly is, I think. So anyway, I've been getting into the gardening thing. And we have BritBox, which is well, they don't put labels on these. What's this? Oh, these viburnums. It's pretty. Japanese lilac. Oh yeah, should know. It's some kind of pine tree or spruce. Thuja. It's a cedar. Look at the new growth. New growth, old growth. New growth, old growth. Bristlecone pine. No, Korean pine. Nordman fir. So that's a fir tree. Okay. I don't know all the trees. I look like I know all the trees. Some kind of cypress. Cypress tend to have these kinds of things. They look like a lot like junipers. This must be the evergreen realm. That's a nice yew tree. We'll have to come back on the way back of that. Norway spruce. That's cool looking, isn't it? See, you got the pine cones coming off there. Always neat. Keep on getting around to this. I hope I run into the flowers that I'm going to be talking about. But who knows? Ginkgo tree. Honestly, you don't want to plant one of those, most likely. What are these? Very nice blues. I don't know what those are though. Junipers. They've mixed junipers and I think a type of arborvitae here. That's an arborvitae, I'm pretty sure. Look at this guy. Bosnian pine. We all love Bosnia. Let's see. I want to go back this way. I mean, look at that. And look at this guy. Look at him. He's a happy, squat little fellow. Bearberry. That's a... Well, this is a Swiss mountain pine. That explains its small size. Bearberry. So they fruit in winter. They kind of look like tiny boxwoods to me, but that's probably wrong. You can eat that, actually. Stone time? Okay. Tsuga canadensis. Hemlock. Canadian hemlock. Box and arborvitae together. Oh, I like you. What are you? Look at you. It's a dawn redwood. Metasequoia. Wow. That is kind of awesome. So I started watching this show, Japanese red pine, Japanese white pine. Started watching this show called Gardener's World. And, you know, it's what it is. Taxus, here's another U. Another Taxus Media. I don't know what those guys are. I like them. They don't put, some of these they don't have, this is another one of these hybrids between English and Japanese U's. But I mean, look at how that complex branching goes on inside there. That's just awesome. Another plum U. Rather enjoy it. Look at this outstanding specimen right here. Twombly's Red Sentinel. That's really nice. A Fukai, Japanese white pine. Look at you. So, I'm watching this. Let's see. Did we come back from this way? I don't think so. And flowering crabapple. It's pretty nice. I like it. I'm assuming these are all crab apples except for this. What kind of wonderful thing is this? Oh yeah, this is another redwood. I mean, come on. So I'm watching this Gardener's World, and they're... I like you. What are you? Nice leathery leaves. What kind of tree is that? That is beautiful. And the guy is interviewing, I don't know if he's interviewing, but he's got this couple on there, and they're showing him around in South Africa. And by the name of, oh, this is another crabapple, by the name of Rod and Rachel Sanders, and they are grandiflora experts. So they go in and get these grandifloras. If I come and see one, I'll show you while I'm walking around here. Eastern Arborvitae. I like it. I like it. What is this? Red Buckeye. Didn't know such a thing existed. Let's see. Is this a fig? No, it's a beech. I really like these beech trees. I might have to. I mean, they get a little big for what I have room left in my yard. But if something dies, it might have to be replaced with it. So I'd rather enjoy them. Anyway, so the guy from this show is talking to these people who go around and they find wild gladiolas, which they look like, they're like swords, right? Kind of look like swords. They got these, I'll show you if we see one. I'm sure we might. Good chance of it. So anyway, they do this whole interview with these people, and at the very end of it, it goes, in loving memory of Rod and Rachel Sanders. It doesn't say what happened to them or anything. And oh, look at these. So I'm curious because maybe they died of COVID. Chinese juniper, that looks so nice. Look at these. I really like this one. I don't usually like these types of, but I like that one. Oh, hello, pigeon, robin. So anyhow, keep getting distracted. So I go and Google it, right? Because, you know, Google is such a reliable source of information. And Oriental spruce, that's cool looking. So anyway, as I was saying, I Google it, and the only thing that pops up is a Wikipedia entry that I click on that says people murdered in South Africa. Well, that wasn't very helpful at all. So I click on that link. There's nothing there, nothing on the page, not a thing. And so I go into DuckDuckGo, type that in. Because, you know, could have been any Rod and Rachel Sanders in South Africa. Cherry. So Sakura. Could have been any sort of people, you know. A lot of people have been murdered. So, you know, and Google was clearly not helpful in any way, shape, or form. Is this what I'm looking for? Flowering crabapple. Nope. Redbuds over there. So I get into DuckDuckGo. Sure enough, pops up botany couple murdered by terrorists in South Africa. So I read the article. This lovely couple that's, goes out and finds these gladiola seeds were targeted by this guy from ISIS who essentially kidnapped them and then looted their bank account, converted it to Bitcoin, and then murdered them. American Yellowwood. I like those. Always have. I don't know what they were called. Now I do. Another purple European beach. So yeah, look at that guy. Look at him. Look at that bird. But I thought it was very odd. Murdered by ISIS. Type in their names on Google. You get no information. Go into DuckDuckGo. The day after they filmed with the BBC, they get kidnapped and murdered. They find the one guy's body floating around in crocodile-infested waters. Why? Because the crocodile's got to eat too. Nice roses. But it was, so nice of Google to go ahead and just kind of give you no information on it. And I mean, I even flipped to the news thing. Nothing. Just not a word about it. I really need a selfie stick. Okay. So that's artwork apparently. I mean, it's cool. I thought they had a function. Thought they were like growing trees in there or something, had them on support poles for them. That's what they should be. Yeah, so Rod and Rachel Sanders. Can't find a word about them on Google. DuckDuckGo, you find this horrible story about what happened to them. Literally the day after they filmed that segment. I like this lace bark pine, I gotta say. Look at that. Looks like camouflage. It's like the tree's hiding. So you find this whole thing about that. Oh, look at this blue princess holly. You look at you. Glorious. Somewhere around here, I'm sure they put a blue prince that'll that has been fertilizing it. I can't find one European mountain ash, otherwise known as a rowan. Probably, if I knew more about plants, might be able to identify it. But say, Lovey, I really like what those redbuds make. Go ahead and head on back to the old Crown Victor. But yeah, I found that very odd. Very odd thing about this couple who were on this BBC show, murdered. Clearly the BBC didn't want to say, I just want to see one sorbus. I mean, there's a whole variety of fucking trees here. Not one sorbus. As far as I can tell. Maybe I'll catch one on the way back. I like the apple trees. And look at them. They're great. Great trees. I think this is some kind of yew. Could be a pine. I don't know. They look so similar. Yeah, just an insane thing to just have this like passing thing, and then find out all this terrible stuff about these very nice people who just go out and, you know, collect their gladiola seeds and murdered. Straight up murdered by ISIS. And let's face it, like, he was an operative for them, probably working for some other people. I mean, they were in South Africa when this happened, not in the Middle East. Nothing like that. The Japanese red pines are pretty cool looking. But I like a nice full tree for what I'm trying to do. Which, I mean, I really like the European mountain ash. Oh look, a bag of poop. Oh, look at that. Blue spruce. Colorado spruce. Very nice. Little guy. Look at these dwarfs. Wish I could have seen some gladiolas while I was in here. It would have made a nice in piece. So this is Chadwick Arboretum on the Ohio State campus. Been wanting to go there for a while, and was going to go with Mrs. Rand, but it's reaching a point in the time of year where she really hates to be outside. Can't say I blame her. I'm not a fan either. Look at him. This is another Japanese red pine. Yeah. So what's nice is once you see them a few times, you start to kind of learn what they look like. So you start to, like, be able to identify trees. Like these motherfucking beech trees. I really like these yews. I think the thing is, I'm going to put a very small hedge in my front yard. It's pretty much just going to be holly and yew together. But so I've been trying to walk around and get ideas for this stuff. Gotta like all these plants. I'm really getting the gardening bug. Now, what are you? 'Cause you're just look at this foliage. I don't know what that is, but I enjoy it immensely. There's Crown Victor. Well, that was our beautiful walk today. No roads. So, isn't that fun? So, anyway, bye-bye.